Hello, hello, everyone. Sorry, I feel like I'm so late. But my little one had cheer camp, and they had an Kona Ice truck afterwards. So, of course, they wanted to stay for that. And then they're in, such a routine that they needed to, come home, have their snack, and chill out for a minute before they went to bed. But okay, so I am going to remove my polish, and while I do that, I'm going to chat with you guys about how I've gotten my nails to be this long. These are my real nails, guys. Real nails. I do have a tip on this one, but as you can see, my nail's pretty much grown out. I'm just waiting for it to fall off. But these are my real nails. This side, I even broke these two, but they're still coming along. And the tip of this one, I must have jammed it into something, but it's still pretty long. But my nails in my entire life have never, ever been this long before. How cute is this set? Look at that glitter. But when you pop on, say hey. I don't know if I can. Facebook lately does not want to show me comments. So actually, let me bring it up on my computer so that way I can see if you guys are commenting. Because I will do a giveaway towards the end. Okay, let me see. Group. Make sure I'm in the right group too. Okay, I am. We're good. Okay, I see Emily's hey. I don't see it on my phone, but I do see it on here. So I am going to bring this up so that way I don't miss anyone's comments. You guys can feel free to ask me questions too as I'm chatting about my what I do with my nail care. Turn that off. So feel free to ask questions. There's my nail polish remover. Okay. But I'm gonna actually just remove my nail polish as I'm chatting with you guys about what I do for my nail care. And to get my nails to grow longer and stronger. Most of you who have been with me since the beginning know that my nails have never been this long before, ever. So this is something that's super duper exciting for me, because they're not breaking as easily. I noticed that they do break a tad more easily. My sister got a pool this year, so I've been in chlorine a lot, so I noticed that if I'm in her pool for 5 days in a row or something, over the 4th, I was in there a lot, and that's when I broke these two. So yeah, if I'm in her pool a lot, then my nails, they'll break a little bit easier from the chemicals. But I kind of had a little stint there to where I wasn't. Guys, I'm struggling tonight. Where are my scissors? I swear. What is going on? Oh no, I really hope that my kids didn't get them. Oh, they're back here. But yes, if you guys have questions, please. Hello, hello. Is it, okay, I don't want to butcher your name. Is it Lucimara? Lucimara? Tell me how to pronounce your name, because I'm really bad at that. And then, hey, Jackie. Okay. All right, so let's cut those. So I usually take cotton rounds and I just cut them in half when I'm removing my nail polish. And I don't think I'm gonna redo my nails tonight, but I am gonna do some sort of mermaid funness with these two sets. So figured I'd do one, and then I might add some pink onto it with a twosie. But I figured I would do one last pink manicure before it's Lucy. Oh, okay. I couldn't see with your profile picture. I was trying to look and see, but it's so tiny on here. Lucy, sorry. I was hold on a minute. But yeah, I couldn't see with your profile picture. I was trying to look. And I looked at your name too, and I'm do I have someone in my group named that? But Lucy, that makes more sense. Okay, I don't know how many of these I've cut up. I need 10. But I usually do one hand at a time, especially if I'm wearing glitters. otherwise, if you guys know from the beginning, it was like a glitter bomb pretty much went off when I tried to do 2 hands at once. Some people are talented like that. I'm not one of them. I use the Color Street nail polish remover. So this is step 1 in my longer, healthier nails. So as most of you probably know, I was a huge advocate for Mineral Fusion. I still am if you're looking for something. If you're gonna go nail polish remover but not Color Street, I would do Mineral Fusion. But if you are gonna do, if like you have your choice of any nail polish remover out there, I would go with Color Streets. As soon as I started using this, even before we got our new nail care line, it was already starting to help my nails get stronger. It's not as harsh on your nails, I feel like. It's more like nourishing and moisturizing, which helps it to where your nails aren't breaking. It helps them grow longer and stronger rather than harsh chemicals breaking your nails down. So I really, really like their nail polish remover. I will say my top 2 products lately that I'm like, you have to have if you want to get longer, healthier nails is the Color Street nail polish remover and the Color Street nail strengthener. So after I remove my polish, I will put that on. And then, so like, here's been my routine, I should say. So I'll do the nail polish remover, I'll take off my nail polish. I will go ahead and I will put the nail strengthener on. This can be a nail strengthener. It is also a base coat and a top coat. So you can use it as all of the above. Absolutely freaking love it. And then I will usually go to bed, and then the next morning I will go ahead and I will apply my new set of strips, or like afternoon. And the only reason why I've been doing it that way is because I have been doing like more videos and I like natural light for that. So I've been trying to do like reels and stuff that show demos. So if I know that I'm going to be demoing a set on how to do something or get fancy with it, then I'll do it the next day. But if I'm doing like this set, I did at night. So if I know that, oh no, I didn't. I did this like really fast during the day. My sister was coming to pick me up to go shopping, and I did it within like 5 minutes. But typically, if I'm not like trying to show how I'm doing a set, I will go ahead and I will do my nails at night to give them time to cure overnight before I go ahead. It just gives them like a little bit extra time. The other thing with this that I've noticed is that if I do it as a base coat, then my nail polish strips, and then I apply this right away as a top coat, it takes a lot longer to dry. So what I typically do, say I apply my nail strips at night, I'll do a base coat like this, then I'll put my nail strips on, and then the next morning I will go ahead and I will apply this magical stuff right here, and it dries within like a couple minutes. So it's super duper fast if you wait for your nails to cure for a few hours first and then put this on. But I've noticed that like if you have too many layers on there, it takes forever to cure and stuff like that. So you don't have to keep these on long. Honestly, I could have taken them off as soon as I basically put them all on. You don't even really have to use the nail clips anymore, but I adore them still. So it just makes it so much easier. But you can, most of the sets, you can just take off, and I only have one layer on, so it makes it really easy. Look at that. So it comes off pretty quickly. And it's just like that. But it leaves my nails so much more nourished, even better than Mineral Fusion did. So like Mineral Fusion, when I would get done using that, I know I'm actually, I don't think I'm supposed to say Mineral Fusion, other nail polish removers. When I would get done using that, my nails would be like dry, and like this is just more moisturizing, which makes it so obviously the more moisture that you put on your nails, the stronger they will be, as weird as that may sound. Now, moisture not being necessarily water, but creams and stuff like that. So another one of my favorite products, most of you probably know this, is Hoofs Nail Strengthening Cream. I usually apply that at night. It's like part of my new like bedtime routine. If you followed during the, what's that called? When I did the 30-day nail care challenge, I tried to do our new hand lotion and then the Hoofs at night. And it was fabulous. So highly recommend that. But our cuticle oil is pretty bomb too. And that will help, again, keep your nails moisturized. The more that you take care of like your cuticles and stuff like that, like it's just strengthening it's strengthening the nail as it grows out then too. You want to keep it, because the reason why your nails typically like crack and break at the ends is because they're dry and brittle and they've been growing, they've seen a lot, like they've been worn a lot. So the more moisture that you can keep in there, the more healthier you can keep them as they start to grow out, the less likely they are to crack, break, split, all that fun stuff. The other thing that I have been doing recently that has been a huge, huge help to them growing quicker is taking vitamins that have a lot of biotin in them. So I actually just got some new ones from the store today. I was taking ones that had like collagen and stuff like that in it. It didn't have as much biotin, but my nails are still growing pretty quickly. So I'm excited to try the new ones that I got today. I got like a multivitamin that has lots of biotin in it. And then I got another one that has collagen. So I'm hoping that it helps them grow a lot quicker. It's also gonna make your hair grow a little bit quicker too if you're trying to do that. But vitamins has been a huge thing. So I would say my top 3 things, like if you're like, okay, Shannon, if I just had to choose a couple of things to do right now, what would it be? It would be nail polish remover, this fabulous nail strengthener, and biotin. If I don't do anything else, it's those 3 things, hands down, that are definitely changing my nail game right now. And that have made my nails grow so long. I almost thought that I broke one the other day because I whacked it pretty hard. But look at that, guys. Like, I even filed this one down the other day because it was getting, like, this one probably could use filed too. But they were getting pretty out there. But look how, too, like, my nails, after I just took my nail polish off, they're not dried out. They're still going strong. So those are the things that I love the most. Does anyone have any questions about anything? But yeah, that's the stuff that I do. The other thing that I've noticed too, so if I soak my nail polish off, even if I use this or Mineral Fusion or whatever, I had a bad experience with that back in the winter. My nails kept breaking and peeling and I couldn't figure out why. And it was because I was doing the little baggie method to where I was like putting my fingers in the nail polish remover in a baggie in a bowl of warm water. It was drying my nails out way too much. So I do not do like a soaking method. Like, this is the longest that I keep these on for, especially with our new nail polish remover. Like, you do not need, if you're using Color Street's nail polish remover, it's formulated to take off Color Street, so you're not needing to use as much as what you would use of other brands. So it comes off super easy. Some people even use, like, they'll take a cotton ball and they'll use the same cotton ball on like 3 or 4 fingers to take off their nail polish. So I feel like it just comes off super duper easy when I still use the nail clips, and I love using the nail clips. So, and I found toe clips, guys. So I'm going to be doing, I'm going to get back into, I haven't done the any parties, I guess you could say, workshops. But I am designing, I'm super excited. I am designing a new, I'm calling it a DIY beauty course. So it is basically going to be like my workshop. So you can book a private one for you and your friends. You can earn the free stuff just like a party. But it's going to be all about teaching nail care like this, and different things like that. I'm going to have some of the makeup stuff. So like I said, I'm in the middle of designing it because I don't know all of the makeup details yet. So I'm kind of waiting for those to come out, but, it'll have all things beauty. So nails, makeup, any sort of tips like that. But, I'm doing these boxes, and I'll be talking about these more here soon. But I found the toe clip removers, and in these boxes you're going to be able to choose between regular nail clips or toenail clips if you want to get those. And then like, so these are the, you can see like they're a little skinnier for your toes. So you have your big toe, and then you have the little ones. So I used them actually the other day because I had what I had on my fingers. I actually have it on my toes right now too. Guys, I'm going to conference, so that's when I'm going to learn all about the cosmetics, subscription boxes, all that fun stuff. Is when I go to conference here. Starts next Thursday, so in 1 week I leave. I'm super excited. It's in Phoenix, Arizona, but I'm super excited to learn everything and bring it back to you guys. I don't even know all the products that they're going to have yet. I know there's like eyeshadow and lip. I earned, thanks to you lovely ladies, I did earn the pre-launch subscription box. So I will get to see what the subscription box is all about before I offer it up to you guys. So I'm super pumped about that. So I'll get to see that. And then, well, I earned that, so I'll be getting that in. And then I also got a 10, I still have glitter all over me, so I'm trying to get that off. And then I get a 10 color lip, like a 10 lip color bundle. So I don't know if that's just like lipsticks or other products that they could be coming out with. I truly have no idea, but I'm really excited to find out what it's all about. So I did earn that this month, so I'm super pumped about that. So like I said, I know that there's going to be lip colors, like lipsticks. They've already said lipsticks, so I don't know what else is going to go along with that. And then eyeshadows, I know for sure. And there's a few things that I've like heard whispers of, so I'm not going to say it because I don't know 100% for sure. But I'm sure that there's going to be a lot more that I don't even know about. So super excited. And I can't wait to tell you guys all about it. If you are a makeup person, let me know. I'll be putting something out next week too, so you guys can let me know like who are my makeup gals and who want to know about all the things. I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped for conference because it's going to be great. But yeah. Okay, so more nail care. I do not file every single time. So I use this nail file. It's my Color Street nail file. I'm hoping that they have these for sale here soon for you guys. I usually just get their stylist can get them, but I use these to shape. Also, occasionally I will use it to file off my nail strips, but for the most part I try to just use these ones to shape. And I really should be using like my glass nail file for all of it. It's better on your nails, but I love my Color Street one for shaping. Now that I have all these nail clips in here, because I have the toenail ones in here too, I can't find any of my stuff. So I don't know where my glass file. So it's better for your nails to use a glass file, but I like to use this one to shape. And when you're shaping your nails, another thing to help them not split or crack on the ends or anything like that is to do one direction. So like if you're shaping, you're just gonna like take it down, take it in one direction. Don't do like the sawing method. because that's what's going to make your nails split, crack, none of that fun stuff. But if you're using a glass nail file too, even for shaping, like if I have to do like light shaping, then I'll use my glass nail file. But I don't like to do like where I know I have to do like file them down essentially. But if I'm doing some like light shaping, I will use my glass one because glass nail files will seal in the keratin layers in your nail to make it so they really aren't chipping, breaking, splitting, any of that kind of stuff. But yeah, so, all right, so why do I have like random glitter all over me? I wasn't really paying attention when I did this, obviously. All right. I'm gonna do one more swipe because I'm gonna put on my, what's that called? My nail strengthener. And then once my nail strengthener dries tonight, I'll probably go in with my cuticle oil. This is something that I don't use enough of. Like it literally sits in front of me every single day and I forget to put it on. But when I do put it on, I'm like, oh, and I also like to use this for nail fees. Because if my nails, my cuticles do look a little bit like dry before when I put on a set or when I'm about to take a nail fee, I'll go ahead and apply just like the littlest amount of cuticle oil and just like rub it along the edges and they look so much better. So that's a little tip too if you're going to take a nail fee and post it, but you're like, oh, my cuticles look awful, because that's happened to me quite a bit. But yeah, I do love our cuticle oil. I actually love, I don't know why, but I probably apply it to my feet more than anything. Okay. I don't know why I have like glitter all over me. I must have not really been paying attention. But I'll apply it. Sorry, you probably don't want to see my feet right now. But I'll apply it to like the corner, like around my toes, and then also like any part where I get some like rough spots. I will apply it there. Another product that I like to use, and I just got more of it actually, it's still sitting on my desk because I haven't put it away, is Pure Romance has a Healy Moisturizing Repair Balm. If you need a girl, I usually use Angela Funk. She's in this group. She's amazing. I think it's her full-time, well, I know it is her full-time gig. So any support I'm sure she appreciates. But what I'll do is I will like smother my feet in this. Not smother, you don't need a whole bunch. And then I will go ahead and I'll put socks on, which I actually probably should do this tonight. I'll go ahead and I'll put socks on over top of it and leave it on all night long. And it's like a pedicure in a bottle. Makes your feet really smooth. But like during the day when I don't want to put that on because I'm like have somewhere to go, I'll pop on some cuticle oil, even if it's on like my actual feet, and it helps out a lot. What is happening? I like keep finding pieces of glitter everywhere. I use cuticle on my feet more than my hands. I swear I've used this more on my feet than I probably have on my hands. I really only remember to use it on my hands when I'm like getting ready to take a nail fee or something, which is really sad, but that's okay. All right, so I'm gonna put, I didn't do a very good job at making sure all the glitter was off of here because I was talking to you guys. But I'm gonna put my nail strengthener on and I will show you guys how quickly it dries because it's super quick. Like I can put it on, the one night I put it on like 10 minutes before I was going to bed, and it dried so quick I didn't have to worry about it or anything like that. But it's super, and I like, so this is like a weird thing that I like. Oh, now I'm getting comments on my phone. It always pops up like halfway through the video. So it's gonna happen tomorrow during the live sale. Don't forget, live sale tomorrow, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna have discounts too on the nail care. I forgot to tell you guys that. So there will be discounts on the nail care. Sets will not go above $9.50. And I think I'm even gonna do something fun to where you can either get one of these products if you spend or purchase a certain amount. So I'm still working and playing with that, but I just thought like popped in my head today and I was like, oh, I should do something like that. So I think I'm gonna do something like that to where you can get the cuticle oil or the nail strengthener for if you buy a certain amount of sets or something like that. Okay. But the other thing that is oddly satisfying about this stuff is, like, I know sometimes when I'm like on the couch, if anyone else does this, they put their nail polish between their legs, and a round bottle will shift a lot as to where the square bottle does not. I know, it's just something that's weirdly, I like. But it's super simple to apply. I don't worry about like getting messy with it. I do take it like over the tips of my nails like that. But it dries so stinking fast. I absolutely love it. Typically I will push my cuticles back, which I forgot to do. It's a little fuzz. But typically I will push my cuticles back too, so that way, before I apply this, I have my cuticles back. But I love this stuff. Love, love, love it. This is, I would say, I don't know. If I had to choose between the two, probably be the nail polish remover, but this would be a super close second. This would definitely be a super close second. And then my biotin, like I said, has helped out a ton. Just to get them to grow faster. Because I know a lot of times, like if I were to break a nail, it's like you almost want to file them down because then they're uneven, but they have been growing back a lot quicker. Like impressively quicker since I've been taking, well, the first vitamins had more so collagen than they did biotin, but either one, honestly, will help your nails grow. And that's it. So they're gonna dry super duper quick, and then I'll probably, I should probably apply, yeah, like my thumb's pretty much already dry. Like I can touch it right now, it's fine. It's still like if I were to push hard on it, it still is a little sticky, so I'm not gonna do that, but like I can touch it and it's fine. So I'm gonna give it just a minute. It's really cute. So during the day, my 3-year-old, she stays home with me. If you guys didn't know, she's actually going back to, she goes to preschool essentially. It's like a 3s program. She's gonna go Monday, Wednesday, Fridays here coming up in the fall. I can't wait. Who are my mamas out there right now who are like, can't wait for the kids to go back to school? Because that's me. It's just so hard, like from working from home with kids, it's just really hard. You guys know what I'm talking about. And my other one's going to kindergarten, but my 3-year-old, she'll come up to me during the day because I have this just sitting up on my desk, because honestly, I probably apply it like to my nails at least once a week. So even if my nails are like at the, like I was just getting ready to take these off tonight and I applied it yesterday. So I'll kind of just keep applying it throughout the week sometimes. And she'll see me do it. So she'll come over and she'll say, paint my nails, paint my nails. So I just put like a little clear coat on there and it dries so fast, but I'll put it on her and she'll go, and it dries like so fast on her. So, I don't mind putting it on her most of the time. Like, but she probably has me do it to her like twice a week. So she's going to have some really good nails here soon. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to apply a set tonight, but I'm thinking I'm going to do something really fun with this tomorrow. I do need to apply my strips tomorrow. But I think there's like a mani that I really want to do. I don't think I can post it in the comments. I can't. Or maybe I can just show you guys on here. Let me see if I can find the picture and I'll take it off. But it's like really creative. Okay, here it is. I found it. That was easy. That was super quick. But I think I'm going to do something like this. Now, I don't want as much pink. So, like, I'm going to do probably this one and this one. I like how there's that pink stripe right there. I don't want to open up a whole set of Gossip and glitter, so I might use a different glitter that I already have open. And then I think this one is going to be blue, and I might do a pinky, but instead of the watermelon session, I think I'm going to do this one, which is kind of hard to see in that light, but it's a to choosy if Key West is best. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. My son sees me doing the cuticle oil and asked me to put it on his toes. There you go. Well, he's going to have some really soft toes. There's nothing wrong with that. I wish I could get my husband to put it on. He'd probably be like, no. It doesn't, I don't think it, does it have a scent to it? It's a very, very light scent. All I can smell is my nail polish right now. But I love this stuff. Yeah, it doesn't really have a scent to it. But I'm going to apply it right now. Even though my nail polish isn't like 100% dry yet, like it's pretty dry, you can still apply this on there when it's like still drying a little bit. You'll just want to make sure when you go to apply your nail strips, this is another tip too, to make your nail strips really stick. If you are applying this, I have really oily nails. I didn't even know that was a thing until I started selling Color Street. But if you have really oily nails, or you've noticed that like sometimes if you used a base coat, your nail strips would peel off. It's happened to me before. Like OPI plumping, I can't use that as a base coat because my nail strips will like literally peel off within a half an hour. So be careful of like what base coats you're using. But I have noticed that, so if I use this, so like I'm putting it on tonight, I'll probably put an oil on, a cream on tonight, all that fun stuff. Tomorrow, before I apply my nail strips, I will go ahead and I will use the alcohol prep pad that comes in it. And I will still prep my nails. I will still wash my hands with Dawn dish soap. I will still prep my nails and put, you know, do all that stuff, put the alcohol prep pad on before applying my strips. So always, always apply that alcohol prep pad before. If you're using a base coat, I've noticed that's something that has really helped me since I started using like base coats and stuff like that. Because I never really used a base coat before. The Color Street one, like occasionally I would. I liked the Nail Envy one, didn't make my strips peel up, but the plumping one did. I like that. I've never thought of putting the cuticle oil on my toes. I know! I never thought of it either until we got our cuticle oil in my upline. She did like a video of her putting it on her toes, and I was like, excuse me? Like, and then she showed before and afters of it, like as soon as it was put on, and I was like, why do I not do this? So I've used it on my toes more than I've used it on my fingers lately. But then you can just rub it in. As you can see, they're pretty much like good to go dry now. So it doesn't take long for the nail strengthener to dry at all. But like I said, and then I'll go ahead, I'll let my nail polish cure. So a lot of times I'll just put it on the next day. If I do my nails during the day, occasionally I'll put it on at night. You just want to give your nails like a couple hours to cure. But yeah, but I do still love my, like even with the cuticle oil, I absolutely love the cuticle oil, but I absolutely love my nail strengthening cream too by Hoofs. It's the bomb. I like it because it's like a cream overnight. So it like really sticks in there. It really holds that moisture in there overnight. So yeah, that's really great too. Another tip too, if you're trying to get your nails to grow longer and stronger, unless you have lots of ridges in your nails, do not buff them every single time you change your nails. Every single time that you buff your nails, you're like basically shaving off a layer of your nails, which is just making them thinner and more easily bendable and breakable. So I only buff out my nails occasionally, or typically, like, you know how we get like, so technically like your cuticle is the stuff that you like push back on your nail, right? So it's like that clear part that's in the very back. Sometimes after I push this part of my cuticle back, I will go through and buff like I literally hold it. It's kind of hard to see. I hold it at an angle like that, and I will buff that like clear cuticle part off. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? It's still like attached to your nail. I will still buff that off, but it's very light. It doesn't take much to get that off. Or you can even use like, sometimes this is enough to get it off, but occasionally I'll use like the other side too if I'm just trying to push it back. You shouldn't actually either, you shouldn't cut your cuticles, because that just makes it to where more bacteria can get into your nails, and you don't want that either. It's never good. But yeah, so I'm trying to think if there's any other good nail tips for you guys, because I've gotten a lot of questions lately about like how I've gotten my nails as long as they are now, and what tips, because if you've been following me since the beginning, you know that I was a huge nail biter. My nails were tiny, like they were like little, I had no nails. They were really tiny, because I was a really big nail biter. So, this is like, and I still catch myself like gnawing sometimes. It's like a really bad habit to break. But these are just the things that I have done that have worked really well for me, to help them grow and to help keep them long and strong. So yeah, but, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. If you guys have questions, let me know. Okay, for anyone that's still on, I am going to, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to write down, this is so silly, but I want to give away something. Let me make sure what I have something to give away. Okay. I wanted to make sure that I had extras. So I'm going to give away cuticle oil. And you have to guess. So I'm going to write down a number right now between 1 and 10. It looks like there's only 5 of you on right now. So I'm going to write down a number between 1 and 10. And you guys are going to put your numbers on the screen. So I'm going to write it down right now. Thinking. Oh, don't look. So you guys know that I don't cheat. Okay, I'm gonna write that number down, and if the person who gets it the closest is gonna win the cuticle oil. Okay, so go. Guess your numbers, 1 through 10. It's gonna be a number 1 through 10. We have a 7. Looks like there's 6 of you on now, so I'll wait until I get all 6. We have another 7, 6. A 3. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. How many of you are on? Am I still waiting on more numbers? Another 7. A 1. Is that it? Or is there one more person? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm wait. Oh no, is that it? I think that's it. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. It was number 3. Bethany, you are the winner. I feel like you have been winning things lately left and right, girlfriend. You are like on a lucky streak. All right, so Bethany, I'm going to send you a cuticle oil. I think you said you were coming to my live sale, so I'll probably just add it into that little goodie bag of whatever you get. So I'm going to write this down, cuticle oil. But thank you guys for popping on tonight. I hope you guys learned a little bit about nail care and how to get your nails to grow and get stronger. I'm having good luck. But yeah, I hope that this helped. Because I've been getting a lot of questions. So I was like, well, I'm gonna take off my nail polish. So I might as well show you guys all the crap that I use now, because there's lots of, especially with our new nail care, like before I was using, like I said, the Mineral Fusion and hard as Hoofs and stuff like that, and it was doing like great, but my nails like literally went from, like, they have never been this long. They have just never been this long. They just, like, as soon as I started using this, they started to grow a little bit longer, and then I added in the nail strengthener and the biotin. So that I added those two in really at the same time. And that's when it was like, poof, like, yeah. Like I always took like a multivitamin. So I was getting like those vitamins a little bit. But as soon as I started focusing on like a vitamin that had actual like biotin and collagen in it, I was like, that's when my nails really started to grow and get healthier. And then like I said, I added this into at the same time. I really just love this because it's an amazing top coat. It really does strengthen your nails. So before, if I would take my nail polish off, and I were to leave it off for like a day or a few hours, it was scary. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to break a nail. This is really like strengthening. Like your nails are not like bending with this stuff on, especially if you apply 2 coats. If I were to apply 2 coats, they're not bending. Like you may get like a little bit bend if you have like really, really thin nails, but I feel comfortable having my nails off for an entire day with this stuff on. And I was never like that before. So if you are one who likes to like take your nail strips off to let which you don't need to let your nails breathe in between, because Color Street is not, it's breathable. So like you don't need to let your nails breathe in between. But if you like to kind of have like, take them off for a day and you know, whatever, but you don't want your nails to break. So that was always my biggest fear. Like I would take them off, then I would go give the kids a bath. So my nails would be really thin and bendy from, you know, the water. And then next thing you know, I'm breaking a nail. I don't have to worry about that as much with the nail strengthener. I love it. Love it. I'm very passionate about it. Those are, I would say, like, out of the nail care line, those are my 2 favorite items, is the nail strengthener and the hand lotion has been good too. What I really like about the hand lotion, my hand lotion is upstairs in my bathroom because I use it before I go to bed, is I haven't really seen, I didn't take like maybe I did take a before picture. I think I did. So I'll have to compare, but I mean, I haven't really noticed any of like the anti-aging stuff, but I don't know if I've been using, I don't even think I'm halfway through the bottle yet. So maybe that's just going to take a little bit more time. But the thing that I really do like about it is it's very moisturizing and it's not greasy. Like I'll put it on my hands and rub it in and I'm like, you know, they feel like there's cream on them and then it dries within like a minute and like your hands still feel nourished, but they're not greasy or like, it's not like a cream, you know what I mean? So it's something I should put another bottle down here, to apply throughout the day. But I just haven't thought to do that, because I never think to like go upstairs, grab it and apply it throughout the day. And I really should, but I like to apply it at night because I feel like it soaks in there throughout the night. I'm not washing my hands, so it's really like sticking on there. And that's another reason why I like to use the hardest hoofs at night too, is because, you know, being a mom who has toddlers, my hands are getting washed like 20 times a day because God knows what I just put my hand in. And I've been potty training, so that's, you know, always been a good time. But so I usually am washing my hands a lot throughout the day. So that's why I usually don't like use a lot of lotions and stuff like that during the day, because it's like I'm washing my hands so much. I should keep it down here though, so I remember to put it on a lot more often. But yeah, so I mainly use it at night because I feel like it'll sit on there and it's not like I'm going to put it on and then I'm going to go wash my hands and it's going to be off. You know what I mean? So that's why I like to use it. I definitely always use it at night. Okay. I feel like I've talked your guys' ears off tonight. But if you have questions or if you need anything or have questions about